Hello, this is Ebony. I am back doing an energy reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're asking Spirit for the current energies as it relates to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Current energies for Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we have sustain. Hold the door. It's giving hold door. Hold the door. Wow. Strength or support physically or mentally, undergo or suffer. I need you to help me. That reminds me of Hodor from Game of Thrones, but also not the character, just holding the door. And then also the piano lesson. Is it called the piano lesson? I think it is. The one that the Washington family redid. When that spirit was upstairs whooping the shit out of her brother. Is it John David Washington? And then yeah, the piano lesson. The Denzel Washington, his family did it over on Netflix. So I'm getting when Danielle, is it Deadweiler? Yeah, Deadweiler. Her character starts playing the piano that had been passed down. And all her ancestors was carved into the wood. And her grandfather made it. And she was asking them for help. Right? But I feel like it's giving ancestry. Purpose, take it how it resonates, Virgo. With this blue here, throat chakra, you've overcome some type of vocal suppression in throat chakra. I also feel like your hearing is giving heart expansion too, and awareness with this green. But your hearing, because the throat chakra, the secondary chakra is the secondary chakra. For the throat chakra are the ears. I don't like these nails. I should have known. But anyway, they gonna work for the time being right now. Yeah, the secondary chakra is due to the secondary chakra of the throat chakra is hearing. So I feel like there is an overall heart expansion, right? But now that this throat chakra is unrepressed, unblocked, hold the door, needs you to help. I just feel like giving some type of support is needed. Virgo, by you, by them, take it how it resonates. What is this in the physical? I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. Like I said, some type of heart expansion. Like some of y'all need to help people like you have helped yourself. You're gonna know when to help, and this is not like a overgive or give when you ain't got. But when they ask for help, they'll be brought to you. And you have to help them transition, transform. What is this in the physical? Yeah, the healing that you've done with your masculine and feminine, right? You have to help others. Transition, transform. Achieve balance and harmony. Ascension. We got 6 equating balance. This is love and harmony. This is the lovers. You also could be meeting somebody soon, right? But that's for some, right? That has already completed this stage of balancing the masculine and feminine in themselves, and is ascending to teacher to help other people ascend. This is after some betrayal. There were 3 people against you, 3 situations, 3 energies, 3, that caused this. It was 3 people, situations, energies, maybe 3 things that happened. 3 endings, 3 beginnings that caused you to do this healing, right? And you're supposed to help the people that are going through this right now, because this is where you were, Virgo. Betrayal, painful energies, deep wounding. Like I said, you healed and balanced your masculine and feminine at this stage. So you're ascending to teacher now. And the people that caused you to do this, or the situation that caused you to do this, they were in celebration of this, but it's just giving, it's not going to work. But you did what you had to do to get up out of this. So you ain't encountering this no more. And now you're moving into a stage where you're helping people that are currently going through this. Some people mad at this, some people are going to be happy about it. Those that you're going to help, those that know you need to do it and you should do it. And they like, hell yeah, do that shit. Because people need it, right? Because a lot of times people have callings on them and they're not ready to fulfill it, right? Like I said, this is generational. So it could be part of your purpose, right? Or can you understand, Virgo? And it's to do with some healing of the bloodlines that you did for yourself, right? But some people, they have purposes on them and they're not ready to step into those shoes. And maybe those that are supporting you see the purpose on you to help people with this. And they're cheering you on. But some people was pissed because it's just like, I'm hearing you gunning for them, but you're really not gunning for them. These are people that they're going to come to you that's dealing with this. They're going to come to you and ask for your help with this situation. Some people are not even aware that it's something behind it. They could think it's life, right? But they're going through this, but they're going to ask for your help with it. And those who are that are behind this hurt for those that are coming to you as you move into this teaching, they're just like, damn, this bitch. No, she didn't. Because sometimes people really get pissed when you step into your purpose, right? Purpose ain't got nothing to do with them, but you don't serve them the way you used to serve them, if at all. And some of them, like your transformation causes an ending. It changes in a vibration on the things that they did to cause pain, trauma, turmoil, chaos, destruction. Even if healing was not your intention. Because when you heal from this, Virgo, you may not even know that it was somebody behind this. You may have thought, oh, this is life. But it's like, okay, life was life, and it was some other shit sprinkled in there. Could have been a Sag involved. Their reading was very specific in terms of some Sages were already going through adversity. But there was other Sages or other people, or they were dealing with, take out resonates, people that, or situations that was causing even more turmoil and chaos on the discomfort of the just regular adversity. They were agitating the situation. So like I said, could be a Scorpio involved. Check that video out, Virgo, or you got Scorpio in your chart. Take it how it resonates, right? Because I'm reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in my readings, unless I'm told otherwise. All right, what else is going on here? But this is a new phase. This is a new beginning. I'm hearing Rick Ross. Fuck, maintain. I'm trying to stay balling. Okay. Anything else here for Virgo? I'm hearing it's time. But I'm hearing that piano lesson, I need you to help me. It's time for you to help. You are there. You did a lot of work. The next year is going to be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. No, but I feel like it's going to be easy and breezy for you, Virgo, or those who are resonating with this Virgo placements, right? So Virgo, with that being said, because you've done a lot of work, on yourself to get out of this, to heal this, but you've learned a lot. This is a high standards apprenticeship mastery, master level. 888 is what is given here. You could have been seeing 888 or will start seeing 888. Angel numbers been coming up for these reasons. Yeah, you moving into this. This is the abundant energy, like in terms of suitors, people trying to holla, as well as money, as well as emotional balance. This is a wish fulfillment, dream come true, luxury, gratitude, stability. I feel like easy street, right? Some of this could be some things that you manifested. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! This is going to have some people salty. I already said that. Some people going to be big mad, though. I'm just seeing somebody banging on the desk like they fist is a gavel. They just like, man, this woo, woo, woo. This could be male, female, they, them, he, she. Take out resonates. It's not gender nor sexuality specific. They're going to be big mad. But why? Chop up that paper, though. Chop up that paper, though. This reminded me of Do or Die. He said, Fresh Georgia Bowls, flexing 150, chop up that paper, though, chop up that paper. And then someone was like, but why? Like, so he had on a 150 hat. This could be, what's with this three of swords as it relates to this reading? Clarify this in the physical. What's the heartbreak with the suffering? Why they mad? There's somebody that caused this for you too, right? Or some energy or situation. It's been released. You let them free to fly their pretty wings. But I feel like with Do or Die, I'm hearing, right? And that's specific to Midwest, right? Are they international? I don't know. But they may be from that era, or like they resonate with that era. They had a father or mother from that era. You grew up in that era. I don't know. But I'm hearing, but why? Like... But they caused you the Three of Swords too. Why they mad though? Why are they in this? Yeah, because the speed in which you healed what you needed to heal to get here, Virgo, to balance this out, to help people, then this other person coming in, this shit was swift. Could have been 8 years. This is swift. This higher consciousness that you've evolved into with this Queen of Swords. This is the bitch of the queen bitch. I'm sorry, correction. Of the tarot. I like Queen of Swords, right? But when I tell you this bitch is off with your head, I already know what you did. Like, so don't come up here with lies. Lies. Don't offer me lies. If I ask you a question, don't answer with lies, because I already know. It's giving judgment on trial, right? But you got to this consciousness quicker than they had perceived. You were underestimated, clearly. They felt like shit. This bitch is a dead horse. And some people like, don't beat a dead horse. But it's just like I said, check out the Sag reading. Because they were already dealing with adversity, and somebody was like, well, let me put a little bit more shit on them. Let me put a little bit more on their back. Like, all these swords could have been bricks that turned into swords. Knight of Pentacles, right? They thought you were going to take your time and get here. We already got speed with this Eight of Swords, all right? Yeah, they're mad. They feeling betrayed. They're heartbroken and grief, and they caused you that because the speed in which you reach this higher consciousness is not what they anticipated, and the mastery that you have with this Eight of Pentacles. Now we got King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacles with this hard work, productivity, routine, efficiency. Like the way you handle this, this is the slowest moving night. So they thought it would take you longer, but it didn't. Right? It's just that fire, right? Or can you understand whether you have fire in your chart or you do things with fire, like masculine or masculine energy dominant? Because no matter how you identify, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Your masculine energy, or you got ancestors behind you, however you did you, right? That fire, This masculine is yang energy represented by the sun, right? That fire, that heat in which you did it, like, they weren't prepared for it. Yeah. Here you are to save the day. New beginnings, new project, willpower. It's just giving the ego, the I, the id. Getting Iago, Othello, child. Take it how it resonates. Maybe you just watched Othello, right? I'm talking about the newer one. Well, it hasn't been a new. Well, it's several Othellos. Okay, but I'm picturing the one that came out years ago with Josh Hartnett and Mekhi Phifer. I've read Macbeth. I've seen that one. I've seen different forms, but that's the one that is standing out to me because I think Denzel did one a couple of years ago, possibly with what, Candy Burris. I think she directed it. Was it Othello? Don't misquote me on that. I'm not sure. But we know Othello has, Macbeth's play has been done in several books, movies, plays. But it's just giving the id, the e. Their ego was very similar to Iago's. Very manipulative. They had help too. Very manipulative, very controlling, very deceitful, very banking on the lack of communication. Right? But and swords represent information, communication in different forms. But I feel like with the swiftness you reached up here, you was just like, this is what it is. Let me go on up here and get this big information on how to combat this shit. So I can get over here in this with this balancing of my masculine and feminine energy. But you got manifestations coming in. You got money due to your mastery and hard work. New beginnings, new project, passion, creativity, abundance, right? And some people mad at it. That's why they're mad. Because you did this quickly. You reached higher consciousness quickly. You hard work, you mastered it, right? You know, and it took you a short while and you then created some more opportunities for yourself. And you healed your ego and all this other shit. Like, they mad. Close this out. But that ain't got nothing to do with you. Congratulations on your achievements, your self-mastery, however you did you, Virgo, placements, and, you know, do your thing, you know, helping other people. I'm not going to say good luck because I feel like you don't really need that. You got it, right? However it is. Congrats, good luck. Take your time, do you, however it is. It's well wishes. We're going to put that there. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm ready to learn. No, you're ready to teach. All right, close this out. Virgo placements with this sustain, right? You're gonna be the support for other people. You were the support for yourself. And I feel like you teaching them how you did it. You're gonna have to teach them in a way for them, but it's heavy teacher, heavy guide that's gonna resonate with them. Okay, I'm told don't take this Queen of Pentacles. It slipped out. Okay, don't take it. And then we got the King of Swords, right? This is giving counterpart energy. I said the Queen of Swords is here, right? And I said you balance out your masculine and feminine. So I really feel like, Virgo, that you've balanced out your masculine and feminine in each element. Earth, air, water, fire. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. And now you didn't balanced out this masculine air energy, this head over heart. This is the person, the higher conscious, they know what's going on too. This is truth and truth, clarity, both of them, right? But I feel like this is, like I said, this is the bitch, right? Clear boundaries, all this. And it's really, they're viewed as a bitch, but they can go into bitch mode. Like, people, they're viewed as a bitch because they're clear on their boundaries and they stand firm in their boundaries, right? But then you coming in with this support, not only within yourself, but I also feel like attracting a partner too, right? But I also feel like you're more balanced in the heart chakra. Like I said, heart expansion here, more heart awareness, healing. You're more balanced in the heart chakra. And we're talking about swords, but it's giving head over heart. You're not going to be swayed by emotions. You're not going to be given as much grace as she give, even though they call this one the bitch, or I call it a bitch, but she perceived as a bitch, but she still gives a little bit more grace in this one. And then and this king could be considered a hard ass, but it's not. It's just disciplined, truthful, honest mentally. It's just, and it could be to do with the patriarchal energy. It's just like it's more respected when this energy does. They could do the same thing, but then they're looked at as the bitch, and then this one is looked at like, all right, well, you know, it's just unchallenged is what it is. But like I said, also the overall theme is you have mastered the elements of earth, air, water, fire when it comes to your masculine and feminine energies. All right, yeah, that's all I got for you. I was gonna say Scorpio, but this is a Virgo reading. And now you're teaching. Yeah, so thank you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information for that will be listed below. And you can schedule on my website, www.energyexchangewellness.com. Energyexchangewellness.com. Thank you, Virgo.